Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're able to read my setup today. Welcome to a new trading week, and thank you for staying tuned to my station, to my channel rather, where I upload my weekly trading setup. To those of you who have been benefit from this setup, I wish you a congratulations. And to those of you who are yet to benefit or who have the challenges of analyzing forex or crypto market as a personal signal for provider, I would like to advise you to seek for a mentorship in which I'm not asking you to come to me to teach you. If you see somebody somewhere else who can help and guide you on how to analyze this market perfectly, please do. It's really worth it. You can never regret that you learn this crypto or financial market in which the nearest future is going to be of benefit to you. Based on my previous analysis, I say that this week I'm expecting some coins to continue buying coin like Bitcoin and some other coin based on my own DSY analysis, combining the technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and other market approach to analyze the market. But for those of you who still find it difficult to understand this DXY, I would like to start from monthly time frame again, though we are in the fifth days of the month, but notwithstanding, I would still like to look into the monthly analysis, then switch to the lower time frame for confirmation. Now, on monthly time frame on DSY, you agree with me now that this DSY has one kind funny information on monthly time frame. That is, if you look from here to here, this is a market setup. You can agree with now the breakout. Why all this one is a retest, but in a case like this, I don't see this particular zone as a retest to me. In which the area I'm expecting that retest to come out successfully is somewhere around here. It happen, okay, so here. This is the retest. Here is the final retest based on what everybody study of the market is a retest. But for somebody like me to see this as a retest, I'm expecting the price to come below here, or finally the price to react to this soon. But accordingly, if you check based on the history, I agree with you that here is the major area of interest where price fails to break, and when price break here, come down, come again. Then finally it came here, which I'm looking for this price to drop down here, which if eventually the DSY can managely drop down to this level, you can see Bitcoin at the value of maybe 30K or 40K again. In which anything from here, we are now expecting the XY to blow up to this level. And when the XY is buying, automatically it's telling us that US dollar is very, 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 very strong. That is automatically US dollar is very, 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 very strong. But now, if you look at it, another key level of information is here. Using monthly time frame, you can see that from here now, according to the newly candle that form monthly time frame, we are having something like a pin bar. If at the end of this month, this price close at this candle close as a pin bar or engulf this candle, definitely DXY can still continue buying, in which we are seeing numbers of cryptocurrency to start selling again, massively. But somebody like me, I actually know that if the price is going to reject it and fails to come in, eventually the price is coming to here. From here, it's likely to break here or come back here, because this is a matter of breakout and retest. And to those of you who have teach how to use Fibonacci retracement using market price action, if you strip your fib all the way from here to here, let's just flip this movement. Since the trend is broken, you can see now that the area of our interest now should be somewhere around here. This is my own custom Fibonacci retracement here. I'm looking for price now to come and react to that. So that is, if the rejection is valid around this zone, around here, the price is likely to push up. But if the price break this particular support now. On monthly time frame, you can see that price has rejected this zone. And if you see here, price range around all this way before it finally break out, in which even though we are still expecting the price to drop as low as here, but eventually here should be the perfect zone for a perfect retest. And if DSY is selling euro USD, we be buying. That is, it's telling us that the actual indicators for this DSY is that it's telling us that if DSY is selling, then automatically dollar is weak. But if DSY is buying, automatically dollar is strong. But from point of view now, you agree with me that throughout this week, uh, throughout the previous week, the dollar is strong. If you check on weekly time frame, dollar is strong. That is why you see some cryptocurrency or forex pair we are doing a massive no, firstly they did a massive selling before massive buying before they start selling. Based on previous analysis I did, to those of you who missed those videos, you can still check the video on my channel. Now let's check out a weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, you can agree with me now that this is a perfect rejection. Look at rejection, all this support, I mean resistance, breakout, resistance, and when price finally react to this one, it kick up again. If you look at it on weekly time frame now, you can easily interpret the candle that form, because number the overall behavior of this candle, you can see that the weekly candle close as a pin bar, in which you can still use another approach. To those of you who know how to trade breakout and retest, look at it this way now. Price break this channel here trend, but as it did a successful retest, probably here might be another a successful retest if price can still reverse around this one. But we can't say now until new week or daily candle form. But if candle go above that particular zone, definitely we should expect our retest around this level, in which is going to give us a massive selling on number of cryptocurrency, and especially on gold and euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, in which we are going to be seeing a massive setup. That is on weekly time frame. Then do we have any other interpretation on daily time frame? Yes, on daily time frame now, to those of you who know how to interpret candle, fine, you can easily interpret these three candle now. These three candle, you can easily interpret morning star or what type of candle did you call it, in which even on a weekly time frame we are having additional information here. If you know how to trade a trend line here, let's just see, you can see that the price has did a breakout, but based on history, it has not done a successful breakout until price finally engulf big gap, go back to see this trend. You can now see that price do a retest, then before it finally go up to this level. But as it is now, in another scenario where you find a possible trend line, you can see here from here again, the price breakout here has not done a successful retest, and this one, if this retest is going to occur, it should be somewhere around here again. That is here, it should be number one area of interest, because it corresponds with this pin bar, area of interest here, or price come back to this particular zone where the trend has begin. That is the bias. So currently we are seeing that on daily time frame or weekly time frame, DXY is what is buying. Automatically some cryptocurrency will be selling for now. Now let's check what we have on 4 hours time frame. On 4 hour time frame, buying, automatically the DXY is strong. That is the interpretation now. That is DXY strong, in which we should be looking for opportunity to do what? To sell some coin if possible. You actually need to wait for the they can do to form and to complete before you can take decision. And how we take decision regarding this one is this: tomorrow you can always wait for another opportunity by New York section tomorrow. That is when the new day candle form, or new day low, I mean new day high or new day low will be formed, in which is going to give us a lot of information when the market opens. There are a lot of scenario in or things in which we need to put into consideration. That is, now we are having another challenges here to somebody like me now. I might see DSY strong to 105, then did the retest again, then before the price will continue. Yes, simply because I can see here that there's a lot of players around here wey dey call for trading, which we can only spot them on lower time frame. Now on lower time frame now, if you check, so okay, yeah, this is where the market maker came in, bring the price down, in which we are expecting the price to go back there, maybe probably do a test again before it finally go up. That is for DSY. Now, if you are looking for any opportunity to trade, I'm not going to focus on monthly time frame or every other pay. Let's just start from Euro USD, which I have a lot of trading opportunity on Euro USD. Look at Euro USD. Euro USD did a massive sell, did a perfect massive sell, in which using trend breakout and retest, you can agree with me that here Euro USD, this is Euro USD, fine. It has break its channel, so telling us opportunity to look for what to trade, in which it is where it is. Now, if market open, if the price keeps selling, it's either you wait for price around this one here, for price to react to this one before you can place a buy again and push the price up before you join the sale. But automatically, if you look from, if you check from monthly time frame, the monthly time frame will tell you that it is time for you to sell Euro USD. Now the price has break this particular trend line, and you can see that when you review it, you can see a lot of information here. And information, I don't we have a lot of strategy we are using, but I always trade the one that suits me most. I trade my own setup, and that is the importance of learning how to trade the technical analysis. You can see now e reach from here now, price, what happened to the price around here. You can see that the Euro USD close as a bearish movement, in which if market open, the bearish movement might occur again, can continue. But if price if price start buying when market open here, you can always wait around this one. Then we are waiting for price to come back here. These two scenario now, price to come back there before you join the sell move again, or through entry around here now. But preferable here should be a perfect entry for you to join the sell again, because here, this is what really happen around here. Around here, we expect the price to go back there, retest it, then start buying. But instead, price break below here with the help of market maker. What actually happen to the market maker? They keep pushing the price down to this level. If eventually price started buying from here, wait for your opportunity to buy here, or to join the sell here or here. But if the market continues selling, it might keep selling when market open today, or you can as well wait for price around this one here. That is, the price is likely to drop below here. After I drop below here, then go back to here or here. But if price fails to reverse here, but automatically, because this trend is broken already, automatically we are expecting Euro USD to drop here, the price drop here, then push the price back again. After the price back again, we join the sell and continue. But I can see all this area is area in which we need to pay attention to. So those of you who know how to trade using BTMM, let me show you something on BTMM. Let me save this template, save template, my setup coming. Now let's check Euro USD, Euro USD Forex, Euro USD, EU USD using BTMM. Where's my template? My setup, sorry. So this one has a lot of information to those of you who don't know how to interpret. Now, if you look at here, this is All this area was a London session. As at Friday, London session price from when price break out from ranging, e move up during the London. This is activity of London session. But New York session, the price break out from yesterday low, keeps dropping up till this movement. Now we are now expecting price to go back to where the action is taking, which is here. But now, if you are looking for trading opportunity here now, it's just to copy our entry around here. And if our entry here now is this, we are having an let's pick this one first. That is, price is likely to go back here. Let's copy this. Open. Okay, let's copy this price. Copy. Let's bring it to our center line. Let me make it thick so that it can be visible and proceed. Yeah, this it. Now, this is our area of entry. No, I copy wrong price. Which price is this? I'm talking about this price. Okay, copy. And right now, it should not be here. There's something wrong there. This one time feed not correct. But anyway, I'm actually expecting price. Okay, let's use the other entry, possible entry. Let's copy this in case this thing is continue. Something is wrong. Something really. Yeah. Control C. So something is okay. Yeah, fine. This one has dropped down. We're expecting when market open tomorrow. We are expecting price to drop below here, which around this price here. In which by tomorrow morning, price will give us a stop hunt around this zone. We should expect our stop hunt around this stop point is formed around this, and then we should place a buy away from here to here again. That is for there's a lot of information about this BTMM in which it will only take those people, those of you that I have explained it to understand. But technically, if you are focusing on technical analysis, you actually know that we are waiting for price to react to this one, or we are looking for to join the sell entry around this level, and the price will drop down because we are having new day low around here. So we are waiting for price to push back again before we join the sell. At least you are having sell confirmation on a daily time frame. Checking from the daily time frame, you can see it here that on daily time frame, if you look at this already, this is indication that euro USD is ready to do a massive sell because price reverse around this one. When price reverse around this one, you can easily interpret this three candle morning star or evening star, what do people normally call it. But to me, I can see that this price has engulfed all this movement now, in which we are just looking for a pullback. Then we join the sell, long term sell, and if we are selling, we are selling down to here. If you are selling, we are selling down. If you check from history, we have a particular trend line here, with which our sell should do what? Long term for one, two. So if you are selling now, you can imagine if your place is sell after the pullback, a little pullback, the sell is going to go all the way from here down here, which is number, how many pips is that to here? What, 1,000 something pips, 1,000 something pips, which is likely to complete in 60 days according to the prediction. But we can't predict that, because if you check the numbers of days this one move, check the number of days for this one complete in 105 days according to prediction. How many days is this? Let's say 58 days. 58 days, almost a month, no more than a month. But this is the prediction here now. All the way from here. Let me mark it again. This movement is how many days? 87 days, sorry. It's 87 days, which is almost 2 months movement. Let's check it on monthly time frame. Yeah, you can see it's almost 2 month movement. More than 2 months of move for me. Let's check the digging. It should be from here. Mhm. 131 days, 3 months. You can see it is 3 months, 131 days. One, two, three, four. That is 30, 30 times 4 is about 160 days, but I can see 131 days, maybe including this movement. Anyway, that is not my own concern. My own is just to see how the market really works. We can see that I've analyzed Euro USD. Let's now go back to Bitcoin, BTC because that is what those of us who normally trade Bitcoin. Now, in the case of Bitcoin, I did an analysis that now if price finally break this particular zone, this is the area of entry, or here, because you can see some movement that will occur here, and keep our eyes on here 25k, 28 to 30k. At least Bitcoin is going to do what? It's going to sell again. But unfortunately, price has not reacted to this one, and price has not even come back to this area of demand, in which I can cause this particular bull run as inducement, which can happen to be a trap in the market to confuse numbers of traders. But even though it might not even be a trap, but it works according to analysis, it's what we have seen that we are trading. But now it has did for the past, for 1 month now, Bitcoin has been on a bullish movement, in which the new month that forms price what give us new month high, then started selling again. If you can see, I can see from point of view, if you look at it here, is the previous month high, in which when price give us new month high a little bit, then price started selling again. If the price can started selling again, then automatically we should see Bitcoin coming back to around the range of here, or finally it should come back all the way from here to here. Anything can happen. But this is what we have on monthly time frame. Do you have anything on weekly time frame? Let's see what you have on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, technically you don't need to agree on something. If you are using technical analysis, you agree with me that this is a breakout in which this price has not did a lot, has not done any reasonable test. That will make this to say that if Bitcoin fails to come and retest again for continue buying, then Bitcoin is going to do something like this: 49, then sell again, in which people will call it that if the Bitcoin can exceed 40k, definitely we have back to what bullish run time. Because anything can happen. I'm not opposed to your setup, and don't try to oppose any other person market fee, because everybody is actually trading based on what you can see in the market. But if we are using a technical bias, technical approach, this price has not finished selling yet. The bear run has not finished. While we are still expecting the bull run, but the kind of movement that occur for the past 1 month now actually put us a lot into consideration that as the bull run started, the question needs to be asked. You need to question yourself as the ball run started. If the ball run started, don't think that you have made the entry. And if not the ball run, and if assuming that you are in still sell run, don't think you are what? You are still in sell run. Don't think you are still wrong. You are not wrong. The only thing that can keep you safe, that can keep your capital safe, is this: that always respect little profit you see in the market, because you can never go broke with a little profit, but you can stay out of financial market with minor, just minor loss, because a loss don't give you encouragement. Except if you're a professional trader, you only understand that loss is part of the game, in which you can expect it anytime, any moment, any day, any hour, any seconds. But as it is now, we have seen that the price just did the breakout, but maybe, probably, should be the retest, or price can even react to this one again, in which I say maybe price dey fall 30 or 30k based on my previous video, and drop down. Anything can happen. Then do we have any other interpretation on daily time frame? Now let's check our daily time frame. On daily time frame, there has been a lot of argument when I say I'm seeing a Bitcoin to drop as low as here, in which some people say, how is that possible? When there's nothing like impossible in this financial market, because anything can happen. That is around for 3,000 something. I have been saying this for a long time, but anything can happen, because I'm not a market maker, and my father is not the part of those people, are not part of those people who form this financial market. So the only thing for me, even though if the Bitcoin is going coming down to this level, the only thing for me is just to play according to the market maker. When they enter the market, I enter the market. When they sell, I sell. Look at it here now. We can even extend this thing, but here I will pay attention to here first, using my own technical bias. Then I will now pay attention to this one again, another bias. But if you agree with me now, we are only waiting for price to break here now, because if you see on daily time frame, price has been ranging around all this one for a long period of time. Back since July, price has been ranging there. Maybe if the price can go here, then definitely we can see price react to this one here and drop down, or another level. If price can still bullish as much as this level, so we can look for opportunity to join the sell again. But if you use Fibonacci retracement, since the price has break the trend line, you can see here now that you can see here we are back to 48, or probably around 60. We have a 69 or 60 something all time, or let's say 70 all time high now. But we don't actually know what is going to happen when after the weekly candle on Bitcoin. But let's break it one after the other. If you can see now, on lower time frame here, you can see that Bitcoin has started selling already, which happen to be here, happen to be another key level consign now that you can see that, okay, let me remove this one. Bitcoin has started selling. By the time you switch to real time frame, you agree with me that Bitcoin has started selling. And if this selling occur, you can see that here is another key level of area of concentration where the retro price, accumulation of price. So if Bitcoin want to sell now, Bitcoin is likely to sell the way from here down here, down to there. Sorry, all the way from here to here. That is, if you are selling, so you short Bitcoin. Since if you have not, if you miss the entry, you have missed. You don't need to join. Look, wait for every other opportunity. Then you are selling all the way from here to here or to here, to P2, in which anything can happen. Let's just check what happened on 4 hour time frame. You can see it's still ranging, and this ranging doesn't guarantee yourself. A price can decide to what, if you let's check it properly. If you look at this activity that is going on here, you agree with me that even though, look at, this is where the price supposed to have said, instead of say it didn't sell, you go up again. And this one now, it has started selling, but this selling doesn't guarantee that the price is will drop again. The particular candle that formed this sell can still end up being a bullish candle. Now look at this one now, it has started selling initially, which those people who went around 24K now has make a lot of profit, because currently the price is around 23,050 something. Has make their own profit already, big profit, and lock their profit. This particular candle that is forming now can even come up again and kick out every every seller here again. Anything can happen, but since it is, the only bias here now is that the sell, and you have missed the sell in first entry, in which the sell is going to take you down to this level now. Let's check 15-minute time frame. On 15-minute time frame, nothing to risk. The price has started selling. Those people who take the trade, enter on a perfect entry, is on a profit. But as if you want to join this trade now, you can always wait for another entry opportunity, which is good, because just project this one for future. Just project here. At least the price can still go up again. If the price fails to go up again, then definitely price might come here, ranging, or join sales. In as much I have mixed the initial entry here now, but I'm analyzing the market and forecast that the price is still coming down to around 17K. That doesn't mean that I should jump into the trade at 23K, except I want to risk. If I want to risk now, I want to trade aggressively. You can see now it's about, if you are trading in future, it's just like you are using a $10 risk, or 10, let's just say about $10. Let's say $10, if you know how to calculate your risk, because now the risk, the pips I'm risking in the future is high, except I'm taking the trade in a spot market that you just hold, buy and hold it. I mean, sell and hold and see what is going to happen. But as a future trader, your stop loss will be very, 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 very high to this trade, because you have missed the initial entry. Just wait for other opportunity. The price might decided to come back again to give us another top, then started selling. Or after the sell, you can still join the buy. It doesn't mean the best time for you to enter this trade is just wait for a perfect New York session by tomorrow. Even though if you miss the sell, there will be always opportunity in the market. There are a lot of cryptocurrency in which you can trade. Now let's check gold. Now in the case of gold, let's check flowers. In the case of gold, gold did a massive sell yesterday. I mean, on Friday, in which, to those of you who have teacher to trade breakout and retest, don't think I need to analyze anything for you here before you actually know what to do. Now, you don't jump into the trade because I told you it's going to buy or it's going to sell. Now, check this out. Price, a changing of market structure, break the trend level, and in which, if you are looking for a perfect sell entry, a buy entry now, is this: wait for price to do something like this, drop down again, go here and stay down perfectly. That is perfect, perfect movement about gold. This one is even clear. Let's check AUD, USDJPY, USDJPY. In case of USDJPY, you can always wait for USDJPY around here when the price did something like this. Probably it drop down back again. But this is 4 hour time frame. Do we have any other interpretation apart from this 4 hour time frame? Let's see. Yes, there are a lot of interpretation in which USDJPY have this formation now. In the case of USDJPY, we have this on USDJPY, found a support here and it keep ranging, finally break the trend line, did the final retest and started buying. But now you should always trade what you see by what. This USDJPY is just likely to form something like this again here, come down and continue buying, or finally drop, break here, retest and continue selling. Because if you check on bigger time frame, USDJPY still has a long place to go, and in which it has not finished that level in which I'm expecting it to react to. Let's check it on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, you can see USDJPY here. So price range all the way from here before it finally break out. After the breakout, the market maker push the price here, and I will now delete this one. Let's check. The question is that as price reacts to this one, no. But if you look at here again now, breakout, test, that is my own bias on USDJPY. Now let's check another cryptocurrency, BNB USDT. On BNB, we have this clean and clear setup, in which, like I told you, that this one has not finished its own movement here. So I'm still expecting this BNB to come somewhere around here and drop down to this level. That is my own market setup, my own view. If you are trading BNB, now let's check uh, Ethereum. In the case of Ethereum as well, the setup for Ethereum is similar to Bitcoin. We back here, mark all this one out. So I'm waiting for price to react to this one. If price fails to break this level, then price will drop down to here. Here. So we are now keeping our eyes around this one again. I'm coming. Sorry, so I'm back. On this particular kind now, this on weekly time frame, but let's see what really happened on lower time frame as well. The lower time frame show that the price has started selling on daily time frame, but I'm still expecting the price to push up to this level before it can start selling again. On 4 hour time frame, still the same thing. That is my own bias in which you don't need to jump into the street except you see what the price action is telling you from bigger time frame. Let's check. I don't really like this link, but let me just maybe we can see one vital information about it. I don't really like it to do of you truly, but I can speak, let's picture it from monthly time frame. Maybe you can see anything reasonable. Just went boom. This price fell, massive fall. Which I'm still expecting the price to drop below this level again. But I don't really pay attention to that other USD. Now this is other on monthly time frame. This one come all the way from $3, around $3, and exceed the launching price, which is here, in which the price is currently around this level now, some extent. And it is very, very possible for this price to move from that level to around $1.2 now, which is very, very possible. Let's check weekly time frame. We have this on weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, we're expecting the price to push up. On daily time frame, I will just wait for price to come back here before I can join the sell. Okay, which it is very, 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 very possible. Let's check Doji. In the case of Doji, Doji should have done my own expectation. So in case of this, Doji has done a lot of expectation, but on monthly time frame, let's check this. I'm still expecting Doji to come back to this level now. Okay, and go up. So that is all for now. I will share you new updates later. Have a visit tomorrow.